Good everybody, my name is Awesomecrunch and welcome to a video that is slightly different to anything I've ever really done. This video is about a game called Spirit Animal Survival, and it's not out yet. It's supposed to come out in March. That's when they're hoping for it to be ready. And for the moment they are just polishing it. They want it to be in as a good state as possible. But the reason why I'm talking to you about this today is that there is a Kickstarter for this project, and I want to see this game do really well. It looks really nice and it is really unique. I haven't seen anything really like this in a long time. Possibly the first of its kind that I've actually really been interested in. The development team is one of the nicest I've ever come across, probably the nicest on par with Subnautica's development team. They've been really nice to me so far. So this game isn't particularly well known, but they are doing a Kickstarter for this game, but it's not to fund the release of the game, because either way, whether they reach the goal or not, they will release the game. But basically the goal is £11,245, which sounds like a lot, but what it's for is that currently it's only a 3-person team. There's only 3 of them, and they've created a game that looks really awesome, as you should be able to see in the background with the gameplay. So the money that they would raise with this would be to expand their team, because obviously the more people you have, the better the game is going to be, and the more polished it's going to be, and the quicker it's going to get out of early access. They're currently planning to keep it in early access for about a year, so that obviously shows that it's slightly kind of ahead of many other early access games out there at the moment. There are a couple of features that I'd like to go over that you might be interested in. So it's got non-linear survival, player versus player, and co-op multiplayer as well, and you have one main goal, and that is to defeat all 11 instance bosses to collect the 11 spirit animal abilities to defeat the evil lord and rescue your tribespeople. But other than that, you just try to stay alive and survive, because everything is out to either kill or eat you. That's the description on the store page. It also describes itself as an open world multiplayer PvP and co-op survival game set in a vast environment that features building, crafting, taming, riding, flying and exploring wildlife, dinosaurs and dragons, as well as horrific creatures and instances with the ability to morph into spirit animals. So that is kind of the idea behind this game, is the morphing into spirit animals, and that's what makes it so unique. So currently it does feature a very stable co-op survival game mode, and you can see that in the gameplay in the background. That is on a co-op server, and at the moment the current features that will be in the game as soon as it comes out into the store on Steam, so as soon as you can buy it, it will have almost all features of the full version, which includes 5 different environments totaling 36 square kilometers, so pretty damn big map, 100 different animal and creature types, over 200 craft and building items, taming, mating of specific animals, morphing into spirit animals, extensive character creation for male and female, 6 tiers of starting clothes, different mountable animals, 4 boss instances, volumetric weather system with day and night cycles. So it's really far ahead, and it looks awesome. The graphics are really pretty. So this game is going to be coming out either way, but if you want to help the development of this game out, then go and pledge on the Kickstarter. You won't actually have to pay anything unless it reaches its goal. There's 17 days to go, and there's only 11 backers so far. So if this is a game that you would like to play, that you'd like to see do well, as would I, I'm definitely going to be doing it on the channel. So if you can't afford to pledge, just join their Discord. I'll put the link to their Discord in the description below if you want to go and join it. Show it some love. They put dev screenshots on there. Exclusive things that you won't see anywhere else on that Discord. You can talk to the devs directly, stuff like that. It's a really friendly place. The community is really nice around it. So if you can afford to, go and back. You don't even have to back enough to get the game. If you do want to get the game when it comes out, you'll need to pledge about £11, which is 20 Canadian dollars. I don't know how much that is in US dollars, but I pledged £11, and I'm going to be covering the game as well. So hopefully we can get this thing going. If you do want to pledge to the game, please do. If you can't afford, remember, it doesn't matter, they'll love you either way. And the game will come out either way, so don't feel guilty if you can't. But it is just if you want to help increase the quality of the game and the amount of time it will be in early access for to be reduced, then go ahead and donate if you have money to spare. So the main mechanic behind this game is it's very complex, and it's basically that the player is not only able to build and craft, but also has the ability to morph into different animal forms during the gameplay, and dangerous monster encounters. You're surrounded by a living and breathing world faced with many challenges ahead, be it on mainland, ocean, or one of the many instances such as dungeons and caves and parallel worlds. The full version is planned to include 11 islands in total with 11 boss instances. Early Access has 5 islands and 4 instances. Additional animals with creatures. Early Access has 100 already. Extensive crafting and building pieces. Early Access has 200 craftables plus. Defense and offense weapons such as a trebuchet, etc. And additional mounts, additional tamed pets, gardening and harvesting mechanics, additional character clothes sets and armor tiers. So they have a huge plan ready for this game. So if you do donate £11 or the equivalent of 20 Canadian US dollars, you will get the game when it comes out, which should be about March, and that's great. That's that's what it is. I think they're currently planning for the release to be $19.99. But yeah, I leave it here, guys. I'm just going to leave the rest of the video with some gameplay for you, so if you're still pondering whether you want to donate to this thing or not, if it doesn't reach its goal, you won't have to pay anything. So if it doesn't reach 11,000 in 17 days, you won't pay. It will just, because I've pledged, but the money hasn't come out of my account yet. It only comes out when the project is over. So I hope you enjoy the gameplay that I'm going to leave you with now. Please go and join the Discord. The description will have the link to it in. I'll also have the link to the Kickstarter if you feel like you want to go and see this do well. Go and add it to your Steam wishlist. Go and talk about it in the discussions. Join my Discord server. And yeah, I'm going to leave you here, guys. So enjoy the gameplay, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Try, my friends.